Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Poetry Open Mic Asheville here at Sovereign Kava. All right, I'm your host tonight, Kevin Evans. And yeah, we're just going to do it. And there's still spots left on the list as well, by the way. This first piece, it's one of those that I scraped up from a while back, from June 14th, 2007. Ironically, this was not about this individual at the time when I wrote it, but June 14th is Donald Trump's birthday. But that's just a side note. But this is called King Me. This is exactly what I wanted. And one day it will be enough. But today it will gently blow and suck bittersweet with wanting. I am the king, so king me. I am nothing. I am the king, so king me. I am nothing. King me, I am slumping in summer slouch, sloth on timed out watch. Mine is out and yours is gone. License to go off, license to cold heart. It is so exciting you can't go on. You temporarily are frozen in a long pause. But today, it will gently burn with germs, guilty and branded brain cells tattooed and microchipped empty. I am not in the mood for this mellow mused switching, tempting light to breathe onto my sanity. I am the king, so king me, I am suffocating. King me, I am breaking and fronting, falling, finalizing a frantic fighting, calling. This is exactly what I wanted. And one day it will be too much. But today, nuts nipped and snipped, sandwiched in between walls of zips locked. Zip. I am the king, so king me, I am splitting. King me, I am tripping on egos I explode into heavy. Heavenly bodies rotting naughty. Things that are sometimes better to simply dream. So king me, I'm something nobody ever wanted it to be. King me and then come see me because the ruler is lonely. Without you, he is still nothing. King me. Without you, he is still nothing, even with the whole artificial sun sparkling waters where he is bathing in holy hazing. King me, I am you, but less green. King me, I will make you look good. King me, I am dirt and pee. So king me, I am you, but less worthy. Thanks. All right, we'll do. Thank you. We'll do one more, then we'll get on to the list. Let's see. I'll do this one. It's from around the same time period, 2007, 8, 9, around there. It's called Know Ourself. There was a little peach girl born in the Southland named Renee. She always looked for the safest protected hideaway. It was Daddy's arms, and it was a man in the dark, far off and gone, who sooner or later she would have to run from. There was a little flower girl growing in the south wind named Jane. She always blew her petals her mind and her heart away as she took all of yours, dear kind sir, from the northern turn on the northern tour. Sooner or later, she would find her purr and feed it all of the milk she thought it deserved. Then she left you all alone, sniffing the guts and remains of an old, torn, poor little bird. There was a little bird they called Angel. She grew up fast, but escaped the earthy, syrupy waters of maple. Her wings were never too coveted in the color dark brown deep, to where the sky couldn't take her gushing, rushing, cool winter leap into the sun, frying into her counted sheep. There was a young lady in school learning how to chase saints in the Navy. On the shore she was with a hat, whistle, shaved leg, and cringing craving, but never too daring until she moved. She moved out into the lap of a big man with lots of money and fun speed to steam for marrying. She was trying to turn herself from half-baked, rough, rusted, busted diamond princess into the queen who lived on the edge of the biggest, better thing. Proud to say at 18 with lies and broken teeth that she came from the big old house down in New Orleans. They knew she was lying, but they still tested her and took her for riding. She couldn't lead on that she was bluffing. So of course, in life imitates art fashion, she slowly became that unhoused other or something she spoke about, just talking and being cute. Being cute previously, attempting innocently and naively to get it for nothing. Her name was Nadine. And even her whitest, most picketed, widest fantasy pastures were never clean. She always used them to polish her eyes and teeth. But she is still growing on a vine, twisting through concrete and burning white sheets on crosses, lost in the hurricane, tsunami, moon fighting, and rising seas. There was a little mixed girl from Alabama named Tennessee. She was the whipping post for mama and daddy. Dixie girl, sophomore in school, running naked, miserable and sunny, and spirit shielding, made of angelic wool. There was a little peach, flower, bird, angel, mixed schoolgirl that settled down to rule her house of deep mermaid coral reef. She is swimming, trying to do so peacefully with her lover and babies. Every day she is still growing. Her religion went through many stages. She has gone through many changes and strange lost and found ages. And yes, she made it. There is a little old lady, bright light channeling and navigating to a place where space says she's not American, African, Asian, European, or Australian. She is just being. Just being. She is safe there. She is comfortable with that. There, everyone else is comfortable too. In the place where the satellites, planets, moons, and stars channel the fluid, breath-giving mysticism of her silent pause. Mirroring on somebody's arm, mirroring on somebody's heart, mirroring in somebody's eyes, and somebody's watchful, thoughtful goodbye kiss that hovers forever in a night, in a blessed night of humble bliss. That sweet old ladybird was named by the angelic at the end of her earthly visit. There was a young angel in heaven who always cried the best, brightest stars of tears for the suffered and guttered. She cries for the sad, sad, lonely mutt that purrs galactic hymns into a milk dish that filters and skims half of the dignity of him. Lonesomely dying in frying pan, skimming and dipping him into shed. There was a little young trumpet honeysuckle flower swirling in the crowns of heaven, knows all of our beautiful tear-fishing joys better than we know ourselves. Thanks, that's all I got right now. So let's get on with this list. And whatever energy you have, let it out. All right, the first spots are the 5-minute spots. And then we'll go on from there. There's still some spots at the end of the list here. So let's get to it. Is it Starlera or Starlina? Yes, let's welcome Starlina to the stage, y'all. Oh, you're gonna do that? All right, give us a second to set up, but she's got some music going on too.
Okay, great. Hi, guys. I'm Starlina. I think I'm just gonna do one tonight. I got a concussion last week, so everything is so like rah. Yeah. So I'll get going. This song is called "Grab My Stuff," and I write everything, produce everything on all platforms, and that's the vibe. I broke down when I looked in the mirror. Only when I drown does anything get clear. Another day wasted on the toilet where I'd bleed. Head in my hands, I dream of sand and a happier me. But there's just dust on ceiling fans, rabbit ants at my feet. That's what I call reality. I feel stupid, I feel dumb, I feel useless after we're done. I lay there for 2 minutes and then I grab my stuff. Don't you fucking touch me or try to grab my thigh. You won't ever love me, so you don't get to look me in the eye. I told you you meant nothing, we both know that's a lie. Am I something worth loving? Will anyone ever try? I went to work the next day, walked it off, laughed Thanks, guys.
Yes, let's keep it going for Starlina. Yeah. Thank you for blessing the stage. Beautiful piano and voice. All right, so we've got, I might have a quick little segue here, sorry. Oh, no, you're cool. Justin Blackburn's gonna make a quick announcement, if that's cool. And he'll do a quick little promotion. Yeah. Absolutely. What's your name again? Penn. I thought so. All right, so we've got a comedy show going on tomorrow night, and Justin Blackburn's going to tell you about that real quick, and he's going to tell you some shit that might be funny. So y'all welcome Justin Blackburn to the stage.
All right, yeah, woo! How's everybody doing? Hell yeah, I got this comedy show tomorrow. We got Derek Boskowicz is on the show. He's really funny. He's been doing a lot of viral going. So if you check out his Instagram at Derek Boskowicz. It's a wild fun. Yeah, I'm gonna tell a joke and see if y'all think it's funny, and then I might pass out a flyer, and maybe y'all go come to the show. How's that sound? All right. Yeah, the show is right here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Anybody on the Tinder? Y'all know what Tinder is? You never heard of Tinder? It's a dating app. Oh, okay. So I was on Tinder recently, and I had a one-night stand on the Tinder. And they said she was pretty upset with me afterwards, though, because I came very quick and my penis is very small. And I said, well, you said short-term fun. You made the call. I just answered it. A lot of arguing online. Y'all see the arguing online a lot? People, liberals, conservatives. I saw one, this conservative guy was mad at people who wanted free health care. Anybody else want free health care? I think we should all get free health care. And he was calling these people, he was calling them snowflakes, pussies, and homos. And the thing about that is all those things are amazing. You know, like, hey, snowflake, like, you're right. My Alien versus Predator musical shall see the light of day. I am the snowflake, and I am unique. The other thing, you know, called somebody a pussy. Who would be upset by being called a pussy? You know, like, oh, no, I'm wet, gentle, and filled with pleasure, and I give life to planet Earth. I'm a pussy is my morning mantra that I say in the mirror. I stand in front of the mirror and I say, I am a pussy. I am a pussy. I am a pussy. And my mind slows down and I'm filled with God's light. And I have a great fucking day. The other thing they said is homo. You know, that just means you're attracted to someone. I've been looking at this guy. He's pretty attractive. That's pretty awesome. You know, to feel attracted to somebody. Feels nice, right? You know, it's like, you're homo, like, you know, I'm sorry I'm not attracted to repression, but, you know, maybe if you get some therapy, miracles have happened. Maybe I'll be attracted to you. The other word these people use is cuck. Have you seen that? You seen that? This guy is, what? You don't know what a cuck is? Anybody know what a cuck is? Well, I'll just tell it by the joke then. So they've been calling these people a cuck, right? And it's like, yeah, of course. I love watching my girlfriend be pleasured by beautiful men and then eat their cum out of her pussy while I jerk off and then jerk off in the corner. Of course I'm a cuck. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. All right. Well, I feel like I had you. One joke worked, a little bit of it. I feel like I told this guy he was attractive. Now he's being kind of weird with me. Sorry, man, you're not attractive. I'm not attracted to you. I apologize for saying that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm just being a joke. Anyway, all right, tomorrow, Derek Boskowicz. I'm the host. Derek Boskowicz is the headliner. This show is going to be really funny. I'm about to go to do another comedy show at Third Room to pass these flyers out. I'm going to pass these flyers out to y'all. I would love for you to come. If you don't want to, that's okay. But what's most important is that you really feel good about who you are. And the parts that you don't feel good about, give yourself a lot of love because you deserve it. This world is kind of fucking crazy, but we have love on our side. Much love to you all. God bless. Have a great night, and create and celebrate and be fun.
Yeah, that's Justin Blackburn, y'all. We need a little comedy in our life for sure. And that show is tomorrow, 8 p.m. right here at Kava Comedy Night. All right, now we have Penn on the stage. Without further delay, he's going to do some piano and some other surprises. Let's see what happens. So y'all welcome Penn to the stage.
So I need like 30 seconds to get acquainted with the instrument that I'm playing. So enjoy. That's why I need the 30 seconds. I don't have enough plans to keep me going through. Oh, just a little love song to help us getting by. When it's not enough to say just a hello and a goodbye. When you look away, I look at you, because it's you that gets me off the ground. Worthwhile that I should stick around. You know you do. You make me feel at peace. Oh, even when it ain't too easy, I still feel at ease. Oh, baby, please. Oh, please stay with me. I open up my eyes and I see a new moon. The whole world's a disguise that seems see-through. Oh, so I wrote a little love song to help us getting by. When it's not enough to say just hello and goodbye. Oh, when you look away, it's you that gets me off the ground. Oh, makes me feel that it's worthwhile that I should stick around. You know you do. You make me feel at peace. Oh, even when it ain't too easy, I still feel at ease. Oh, baby, please. Oh, please stay with me. Oh, please stay with me. Oh, please stay with me. Stay with me. So I got one more song. Was it? Yeah. So this is a friend of mine wrote this song, and I fell in love with it so hard. And part of it was his life was so much, and the way that he described it in the song hit me so deeply. And I'm going to sing it because I'm so grateful that I'm so far away from why I love this song, because life is awesome. It took a long way to get here, but sometimes remembering how dark things were is like, brings a lot of gratitude. I sold my soul to the devil, said you don't need your heart in this world full of trouble where the madness won't stop. And they take advantage and you run for the hills, 'cause life is a heartbreak and you swallow the pills, being lonely. Being lonely. I took a walk with an angel because she said she couldn't fly. I screamed out, can you forgive me? Before she said goodbye. I go into darkness before I try. Is life worth living when you need to get by? Being lonely. Oh, I was the king, but not the king of anything. Singing, oh, call me Mr. Righteous, even if I always say, I told myself that I was going to get out of this place, find running water, find a new space. But in my own time, I will know that deep inside we don't ever let go. We don't ever let go. 'Cause I was the king, but not the king of anything. Call me Mr. Righteous, even if I always say, oh, call me Mr. Righteous, even if I always sin. Singing, oh, oh, oh. I sold my soul to the devil, said you don't need your heart.
Beautiful. That was Penn. Some good playing and singing there. We felt that. All right. Thank y'all for coming and thank y'all for creating an atmosphere and all this good stuff. Next up, we have Yaya. Yeah, Yaya is headed to the stage with a guitar. So y'all welcome Yaya to the stage. It'll take just a minute to set up, of course.
Hello, 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 hello. You're making it so comfortable. See through my innocent soul. We're locked in this garage. You're playing all my parts. Come make me a star. Can I practice on you? Can you practice on me too? Yeah, you give me the blues. Can I practice on you? Can you practice on me too? Girl, you give me the blues. I got love for you. I got love for you. I got something for you. Can I get something in return? Oh, I got love for you. I got love for you. I got something for you. Can I get something in return? Practice on you, can you practice on me too? Girl, you give me the blues. Can I practice on you? Can you practice on me too? Girl, you give me the blue. Oh, I got love for me too. And I know it's just us two. The trumpet sings sweet lullaby, symphonies in blue remind me of you. The road is running out and that's fine. I want you. That's the old me. Yeah, gang, 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 don't approach me. Hello, ghetto, that you're so big. I can say I got offended when you stole me. I think what I wore last night, my mission was to catch your eye. I think I made it do what it do, but it wasn't what it was when you caught that fly. And I know you gotta get that bag. Drop bombs with my bag there. I think it was a casualty then when you casually walked my way. Oh, I just see my just like she golden, probably golden. I must slide on your bitch for the trophy, and I'm falling in slow motion.
Let's give it up for the soothing sounds of Ya. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming tonight. And we've got plenty of show left tonight. As far as this open mic, we do it every Wednesday night. Sign-ups around 8 o'clock. We start around 8:30-ish. Caleb Bicert is usually the host, but it's always an honor to come in and fill in when necessary. So tip your bartenders and all that good shit too. And don't park in the spots you're not supposed to park at with fire side or whatever. I think that's still a thing. They tow your shit and it's expensive and they're assholes. But anyway, number 4 on the list, we have Joe number 2. Is Joe number 2 around here? All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Joe number 2. All right. Are you Joe number 2? Okay, Joe number 2 has walked in the door. You ready? Cool. All right. Y'all welcome Joe number 2 to the stage. Just got to tune up here a little, but he's about ready to go.
Am I hot? Okay, great. Okay, it's my first time in front of a microphone in a while, so bear with me. Thank you. This is a song about wanting to be in a band. I didn't write it. Jimmy takes his time as he washes his eyes and then makes his bed up and heads for the outside. And it doesn't make a difference every once in a while if you've got nothing to do but sit around and think about how nothing he could do would ever feel good. But he knows you gotta get a job if you're looking to move on like everybody else, but it's the same thing, always the same dream, keeping him from moving, saying I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band, I don't wanna get a job, I don't wanna be a man, I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band, I don't wanna do nothing at all, I don't wanna do nothing at all. And the bills pour in, he fakes it like to swim, but still he don't go anywhere. Till it gets too deep, they got him swimming in his sleep, and he needs to grab something to get some air. So he pulls a job down at the landfill. He don't mind working outside, looking out on the turnpike. But the days go by and the fire in his side tells him he'll never be right, to the day that he dies singing I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band, I don't wanna get a job, I don't wanna be a man, I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band, I don't wanna do nothing at all, I don't wanna do nothing at all. Hey! All his words fall down through the cracks in between. They spread like sunlight down on the world underneath. Down here they fall to nowhere. It's just a feeling he needs as he drives through the weeds, through the swamps and through the trees. Now he's talking like he's holding a gun in his hand, but there ain't nobody there, it's just him waving his hands. And then he drives on to his guy at the van to get his cup of coffee with 3 sugars for $2. And off to work another day, another hour. He gets older by the minute, but there's nobody around him who can understand. Looking at a young man feeling like no one ever notices. They live the same day over and over. No, I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band. I don't wanna do the job, I don't wanna be a man. I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band. I don't wanna do nothing at all. No, I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band. I don't wanna get a job, I don't wanna be a man. I don't wanna do nothing but be in a rock band. I don't wanna do nothing at all. I don't wanna do nothing at all.
Thanks. That's Joe. And in a song he admitted he didn't write, but I wouldn't know any better. That's tight right there. We were all grooving to that, so appreciate you. All right. Next up on the list is Farmer Dave around. All right, I see him. All right, we got more music coming your way, because we do welcome all forms of artistic expression here. And we done seen some crazy shit, but I still get surprised every time. All right, welcome Farmer Dave to the stage. Give him a second to set up and all that good stuff. And of course, take care of your bartenders.
What's up, Kava? What up? It's been a little while since I've been up here, but it's good to be back and see everybody. So I kind of wrote a song a couple hours ago. It's a lot of guitar fiddling, so we'll see how it goes. I don't really have much figured out, and there's only one line in it. And I've been learning a little bit of French recently, so it's a little French line. Je pars d'ici, which means I'm leaving here because I am moving out of Asheville. Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. je pars d'ici, je pars d'ici, je pars. Je pars d'ici, je pars d'ici, je pars. All right. That went nothing like how I thought it was gonna go. That was not how I wrote it 2 hours ago. How much time do I have left? Oh, I don't have another. Nice. I think that's it, y'all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's some nice picking and whatnot there. That was Farmer Dave. So let's keep it going for Farmer Dave, y'all. Oh, yeah. All right, next up, we've got somebody who's been coming in for a long time. Goes by many names or monikers or however you call it. But the same heart and soul every time. Y'all give him a second to set up too. We got the musicians in the house. Welcome Apart From to the stage.
No, I'll sit down. I've been playing standing all night, but I don't normally. Maybe I'll move around. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So it doesn't, yeah, of course. That's probably not a good place for a cup of water, sorry. Yo, 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 what's poppin'? I'm Tay. I'm about to play a couple of songs. I want to start with it's a song written by a guy named Lee Clayton, performed by Willie and Waylon separately. I think they did a version together as well. Anyway, it's called "If You Could Touch Her at All." Oh, wait 1 second. I forgot I was a half step down. I was just checking the mic, that's what that was. Funny woman, come on, so wild and so free. Insist I don't watch her undress or watch her watch me. Stand by my bed and shiver as if she were cold. Or lay down beside me and touch me as if I were gold. One night 11, don't make up for 6 nights alone. I'd rather have one than none, Lord, 'cause I'm flesh and bone. Sometimes it seems like she ain't worth the trouble at all. Or she could be worth the world, Lord, if you could touch her at all. Right or wrong, a woman can own any man. Take him inside her and hold his soul in her hand. Leave him as weak and weary as a newborn child, struggling to catch his first breath and open his eyes. Loving, don't make up for 6 nights alone. I'd rather have one than none, Lord, 'cause I'm flesh and bone. Sometimes it seems like she ain't worth the trouble at all. Oh, she could be worth the world, Lord, if you could touch her at all. That's it. Aha. Got it done. We'll run one more, an original song, if that's all right with everybody. I'm gonna get a sip of water. I never played that song like that before. I played it a bunch of times, but I rearranged the way I did the lyrics or the vocals a little bit. That's irrelevant. I'm gonna play a song. This is called "That Old Darkness," and it's one of mine.
light the dark for me on the night of my escape from myself. Oh, I'm so selfish anymore. From this hell, oh, I'm so self-destructive. Only thing I ever wanted was to die and love wholeheartedly. Lo, I stumble and I falter. Oh man. Lo, I stumble and I falter at me thought of either of these things. Lo, I falter and I stumble. Can't seem to help but find it humbling. Every time I start to feel something, new kind of darkness comes washing over me. Start to lose sight of the things that really matter. Starting to feel like that darkness has always lived in me. Well, I stumble and I falter. Shell of the man that I always thought I wanted to be. Lo, I falter and I stumble through that old darkness to which I owe everything. Thanks. I've been apart from Tip Your Bartender. Shout out Kevin.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, man. Always good to hear you and see you. All right, so next up, we've got Savvy. I haven't heard her voice on this mic for a minute. Y'all welcome Savvy to the stage.
Why, thank you. I think I'm gonna stand. All right. Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna do a little Fiona Apple cover. Hell yeah. Once my lover, now my friend. What a good thing to pretend. What a cunning way to condescend. Once my lover, and now my friend. Oh, you creep up like the clouds, and you set my soul at ease. Then you let your love abound, and you bring me to my knees. let your grace enrapture me. Oh, and you know I'd be insane to ever let that dirty game recapture me. And so I'm a shadow boxer, baby. I wanna be ready for what you do. I've been swinging around me, 'cause I don't know when you're gonna make your move. Oh, your gaze is dangerous, and you fill your space so sweet. If I let you get too close, you'll set your spell on me. So, darling, I just wanna say, just in case I don't come through, I was on to every play. I just wanted you. Oh, it's sorry for my love, the way you know reverence for my concern. So I'll be sure to stay where you allow, to save the pain of once my flame and twice my burn. And so I'm a shadow boxer, baby. I wanna be ready for what you do. I've been swinging around at nothing. I don't know when you're gonna make your move. Yeah, I'm a shadow boxer, baby. I wanna be ready for what you do. I've been swinging around at nothing. I don't know when you're gonna make your move. I think that's how it ends. Mwah. Good night. Thank you, guys.
That is savvy, and she does more than slang Kava at this bar, just to let y'all know. But, where's my phone right now? All righty, so I'm gonna segue real quick, and then we'll continue on. I'm just gonna read a couple of poems. They're not that long, so just bear with me here. Boom, boom. All right. Well, everybody's heard these poems if they've been to the open mic. Hey, what's up, Aaron Price? You want to jam with me? All righty. Perfect timing. All right. That's Aaron Price. He's the best. That's all I got to say. So I am going to do Georgia Peach Tears to start with, then we'll do another poem that's not that long. But yeah, that's it. You cool with opening with Georgia? Weep your Georgia peach tears into your chocolate truffle satin pillows. Wipe your Georgia peach tears into your red velvet cake sheets. This is only a favored nightmare indeed. All alone. gingerbread candy mansion against the blueberry rock hard candy mountains beside the cranberry juiced sea. Fruit roll up the magic red carpet leading to your wafer door. The fabric flavored strawberry. Kool-Aid flowing through your juice box hearts. Now and later's the square pillows on your couch. Chocolate milk seeped all in chocolate chip cookie foundation. This is sweet old Bog's house. Scrape the wet cake mix makeup into the root beer float fountain sinking toilet. And all of your crazy gumdrop thoughts pounding against jawbreaker tub and walls, surrounded by edible marbles and balls. This is what you always wanted, so you thought. Earl Grey cotton candy fog in your lawn. Weep your Georgia peach tears back into your heart. Cocoa powder soiled garden is still milk washed. Won't you take your black licorice sunglasses off? Cheers. Cheers. That's Aaron Price, y'all. So the next one is Hate is a Strong Word for Love. You've heard me jam on that before. We jammed on that. All right, this piece is called Hate is a Strong Word for Love. I wrote it in the spring of 2024. We don't have to throw daggers to show we care. Stake in the heart doesn't matter when there's no blood left there to spare. Can be the honeybee dream or turpentine wasp sting nightmare, paired with penitent pinata teddy bear. At the seams, streamlined into clothesline, straining and banging in tornado torpedo. So hard to let go. And some folks practice evil in their waterhole chapel, just waiting for someone to stare them incorrectly spelt and warp the torched coffin nail. And the lady and the gentleman gone, snatched by the pool of the wavy windows stained in blue. Maybe love was the cure. Some call it the poison when contorted into emotional extortion. Less than unwanted, supposed in its latest thankless spiritual deposit. Self-righteous, penciling in your story into ancient scroll of Bible, vomited into logic's tangled splits. Rich without sense, scent, cinnamon, or sentiment. Bereft of tenement and distance from own whirling and downtrodden whisper. Bitter, so you want to learn and earn what you ache. And late night, tin can sage burn. Hate is a strong word for love. Cuffed to a bee buzzed into belligerent death battle. Wanting to win, to stand on drippy, creepy heel alone. Then an angel's line rings. And you knew you were more than just lightning-fired meat and bones honed by failed frequencies. When you awoke and arose to thorny rose sun, tearing you apart through the window's hum. Your tongue even cursed how you are blessed, threatened and wet with denial, failing to dial up the cuckoo clock smile that is the light of your heart, cored and zoned into believing that no one is anything but a sting of a stone. Corazon, corazon, won't you flee upon the current as our leaking, singing lifeboat? Why did we leave you abandoned on the coast? As if your pretty, pitiful, summer-tuned self are not a home. As if you are not a song. Thank y'all, Aaron, thank you, everybody. All right, and next up on the list, we've got Penelope. I missed part of the Penelope Boulder. Yeah, I missed the last day because I don't have, well, I actually do have the list somewhere here. Queen Penelope Boulder, pardon me, y'all. And y'all welcome Queen Penelope Boulder to the stage. She's gonna take a second to set up here, so y'all just bear with us.
Howdy, all. Let's play a little game. Give me an F. Give me a U. Give me a C. Give me a K. What's that spell? What's that spell? Come on, you gotta be loud enough if you're gonna end fascism. One more time. That's it. And who we gonna fuck? I was gonna say ice, but that's close enough. I'm gonna kind of go back to old school tonight. I'm not going to play anything new or any cover versions like I've been trying the last few weeks. And this song, if you're old enough, you'll get it. If you don't, ask somebody. Daddy, 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 please stop the car. I think I'm gonna be sick. Sister needs some wee-wee, mama needs some coffee, and little brother just gave me a horrible kick. Rolling down the road, rolling down the road, not feeling too keen. Hound, Coca-Cola, and Dramamine, and a red station wagon with vinyl seats that'd burn your legs in the summer heat. 400-mile-long construction zone. 48,000 orange traffic cones. Kinda makes you wonder why we didn't stay home. But we didn't stay home because it's not the American way. Mama, 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 please stop the car. Little brother keeps pulling my hair. Toddler's blue blazes in this back seat. Can't you open up a window for air? Rolling down the road, one hungry bunch, arguing over what to eat for lunch. I'll leave McDonald's, that's the only thing, but my stupid twisted sister likes Burger King. Mama and Daddy want a sit-down meal. All little brother can do is squeal. Kinda makes you wonder why we didn't stay home. But we didn't stay home because it's not the American way. Little red needle is pointing to E. I guess we gotta get gas. Everybody knows that Pop won't stop until he finds a free tumbler glass. Sinclair dinosaur man with a star. 66 good golf is good for your car. Sunoco. SO. Arco. Citgo. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we ever gonna get there? Daddy, 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 there's a souvenir stand with a live bear petting zoo. Gee, it sure look a lot scrawnier than the ones on TV do. Staying at the Colonel Sanders Motor Hotel, where the pool was funny, but a funny smell. Pigging out on soapy darrows, floaty dopes, crossing swinging bridges made out of ropes. Climbing up a 9-story lookout tower, getting caught in a summer picnic thunder shower. Kinda makes you wonder why we didn't stay home. But we didn't stay home because it's not the American way. Mama, 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 there's an Indian chief with a headdress and a teepee too. Can we have a picture made with him for show and tell at school? Souvenir shopping with a $5 bill. Same old thrill. Tackiest of trinkets you'll ever see. Cherokee. Little brother sitting on mama's lap. I'm telling you, honey, I don't need no map. I can find this place with one eye blind. Is that a state trooper coming up from behind? I clocked you doing 75 and a 55. That'll be $400 cash on the barrelhead. Kinda makes you wonder why we didn't stay home. But we didn't stay home because it's not the American way. Thank you. I apologize. This thing is a little bit out of tune. Well, I'm going to try this one. If it's still out of tune, I'm very sorry. I'm not good at doing this by ear. She's the queen of the open mic night. She like the spotlight in her eyes. She sings and plays pathetically, but heaven knows she really tries. She likes to play folk music in a bar one night a week. A chance to let her hair down and embrace her inner freak. She sings about her heartaches and being hard done by. If she wasn't such a spectacle, it'd almost make you cry. It's like the spotlight in her eyes. She sings and plays pathetically, but heaven knows she really tries. Her guitar says it kills music, and that ain't nearly wrong. She plays the same 3 guitar chords on every single song, with off-key eardrum piercing squeals, some half sharp and half flat. The sort of sound you might expect if you stepped on a cat. She's the queen of the open mic nights. It's like the spotlight in her eyes. She sings and plays pathetically, but heaven knows she really tries. She likes to wear bright colors, all the shades of the rainbow. Her skirts are always way too short, but no one tells her so. And when she puts on makeup before each weekly gig, she's without question literally putting lipstick on a pig. She's the queen of the open mic nights, like a spotlight on her eyes. She sings and plays pathetically, but heaven knows she really tries. She's just trying to recapture a youth she never had, after years of being sensible to please her mom and dad. But they're no longer with her to tell her what to do, so she's gonna let it all hang out, break their hearts in two. She's the queen of the open mic nights. It's like the spotlight in her eyes. She sings and plays pathetically, but heaven knows she really tries. She'll gladly take your money for her overpriced CDs, and in her living room of doubtful quality. But what she's really hoping for is that someone connects to her music in a way that leads to sex, 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 sex. She's the queen of the open mic nights. It's like a spotlight in her eyes. She sings and plays pathetically, but heaven knows she really tries. Heaven knows she really tries. Heaven knows she really tries. Thank you. That was awful. You'll all get a free refund for the price of admission.
Yo, let's give it up for Queen Penelope Boulder. And y'all just give us a second to break down and all that good stuff. The good kind of breakdown, perhaps. And next up on the list is Leaf Finals. All right, y'all welcome Leaf to the stage.
Uh-oh, should I hold it? Okay, hello. I'm gonna do something a little different and read from a memoir I wrote like 10 years ago and probably will not publish. So here we go, it's called Runaway. Chapter 1. And I'm just reading one chapter, I'm not gonna read you a whole fucking book. Frank wants to fondle small tits. He announces this in a Craigslist ad that I read and respond to while stoned and falling asleep in my missing brother's basement room. I've got small tits, I write in an email. How much are you paying? Well, let's see them first, he responds. I lift my shirt and photograph my bare chest with my laptop's built-in webcam. The photo is grainy, I am too young. The praying mantis tattoo above my left breast makes eye contact with the camera. I email the photo to Frank. All right, how's 150 for the hour? He writes back. That works, I say. It's far more than I'd make selling used panties at the train station. We meet at P.F. Chang's in downtown Chicago a week later. I wander to the restaurant from Michigan Avenue where I've just finished walking my friend's dogs, Teddy and John Q. I haven't told the dogs about my side work and I don't plan to. Frank is a welcome distraction from my usual routine. My days are aimless and empty, typically involving dog walking, shoplifting, and a lonely bus ride to Logan Square where I'm squatting in the old anarcho-punk house. I am in desperate need of something to do and of people to pay attention to me. Frank is standing beneath a fake tree when I arrive at the restaurant. He takes my coat, revealing a torn green flannel and faded jeans underneath. My bad fashion sense is made up for by my youth, a limited commodity. I am 18, just as I promised, naive and wrinkle-free. Plus, Frank isn't dressed any better. He's wearing khakis and a short-sleeve button-up with one half of the collar flipped up and the other down. He is older than my father, and his hair is 10 shades grayer. He is shorter than me, and squat, almost pot-bellied. I can't imagine him on top of me. The waitress seats us in the center of the restaurant, highlighting our obvious age differences for bored diners who enjoy filling in the blanks on mismatched characters like us. I feel clownish. I order a big plate of vegetable lo mein and slurp the noodles without regard for sex appeal. While I stare straight ahead with my mouth full, Frank tells me about his life. He's a fire inspector for arenas around Chicago. I picture his tiny body against the huge stadium seating. He is a dot. He's non-existent. He's fucking pathetic. Frank moves on to the main course, Priuses. He is obsessed with them. When he's not being small in big buildings, he's driving his Prius or reading Prius forums or attending Prius conventions. He details a massive underground world of enthusiasts and swears a brief lunch isn't enough time to explain it. I'm skipping ahead. My diversion doesn't work. Every time the conversation veers away, Frank drives it back to Priuses. My job is to erase my personality and give Frank what he wants, so I learn everything I never wanted to know about the Toyota Prius. So I agree to get in Frank's sparkly dark blue Prius and let him drive me to an undisclosed location. So I sit in the passenger seat, my stomach sick with greasy noodles, and watch Lake Michigan recede from the rearview mirror like Frank's hairline. Frank turns the radio on to show off the speakers. He clicks through the updated computer screen on the dash. He places his hand on my knee and squeezes. We turn onto Lakeshore Drive and I blink a Morse code goodbye to Navy Pier. Where am I going? Wherever he wants. We drive south from Chicago and take an exit for a rundown neighborhood with crusty neon signs and endless liquor stores and tobacco shops. Frank pulls into a parking lot outside a Pepto-Pink building that reads Pink Palace Fantasy Suites above the front entrance. The much taller, much scarier neon sign by the street says Rainbow Motel. The place is scuzzy and feels like an abandoned amusement park, alarming in an arousing way. While Frank checks into our room, I stand behind him like his listless teenage granddaughter, taking a brochure from a table and thumbing through it. There are 11 total fantasy suites at the Rainbow Motel. Frank brings me to a room I recognize as Roman-themed, with plastic white pillars, gold walls, and red sheets. I take off my jacket, and Frank takes off his, and then we stand on opposite sides of the four-post bed, daring each other to make the first move. Frank is not attractive. He's probably 3 times my age, mid-60s maybe. There isn't an inch of unwrinkled skin on his body. His arms are veiny. I think of his wife and wonder what she's doing. Washing a pot? Driving a Prius? Will she ever suspect it? It's neither my business nor my problem. Frank sits on the bed and pats the red comforter. Sit with me, he says. I sit far enough away that we aren't touching, and he pulls me into him. I hear him sniff. Your hair smells good, he says, and I try to remember the last time I washed it. He unbuttons my flannel with the heart patch sewn on the chest. His hands are freezing. I'm wearing a padded bra, defeating the purpose of our meeting, and Frank laughs when he notices. He looks at my chest for a moment and then brings one breast to his lips. It feels like a pornographic doctor's appointment. Frank unbuttons his shirt and stands over me, grinning. His breasts are as big as mine, and I recoil at the sight of them. His lips are puckered, and he's leaning in like he wants to kiss. I give him the reins, and he leads me. He's respectful and gentle, and his touch is more like a caress, which disgusts me. I'd prefer aggression. At least then I can leave my body. A mirror as long as I am is hanging above the bed. While Frank lies face first against my chest, I look at it. It looks back at me. I see my body, pale and lean, legs spread with a bend at the knees to support the old man leaning into me. He heaves and breathes heavily. He licks my tits, pinches them, holds them close, his finger flicking and pinching my nipples, sucking at me like a small calf on an udder or like a man baby in need of an almost underage mother. He touches himself through his pants and moans alone. His breath quickens and then releases all at once. He is done. I crumble beneath the reflection of us. While he's getting dressed, Frank eyes my crumpled panties on the floor. Do you mind if I have these? Sure, $20. Frank agrees and hands me three $50 bills for the session and a 20 for the panties. When we're dressed, he unlocks his Prius and we both get in. He'll check out later so he's not flagged as suspicious. Too late for that, I think, fingering my wrinkle-free skin. Frank drives me downtown again and I tell him to drop me off somewhere on Michigan Avenue. He feels uneasy about leaving me on the side of the road, but I sway him with a hand on his thigh, a gentle squeeze, and please. It's 5 p.m. when we get back to the city, 2 hours before I'm supposed to meet my second client at the Hard Rock Hotel. I need nicotine. Instead of wasting my hard-earned cash on a pack of cigarettes, I search for discarded butts beneath the L track, settling on a lipstick-stained Virginia Slim that I smoke while fingering the bills in my pocket, feeling pregnant with my secret. I follow streetlights to a coffee shop and splurge. I sip while walking back to Hard Rock and then lean against the wall by the back entrance and smoke a handful of ground scores. Bad alternative music pours from the outdoor speakers. It sounds like the same song over and over again, and I stop paying attention until I hear a set of familiar lyrics. In this sea of lonely, the taste of ink is getting old. It's my middle school anthem, the same song that played when a grown man shoved his tongue down my 13-year-old throat. The song is a stop sign, and I'm cruising through it, crashing at the intersection of impulse and self-hatred. I light another half cigarette. As I take the first puff, my necklace, the beaded black one from the place where I was robbed and kidnapped a few months prior, falls from my neck. The beads roll cold down my shirt and along my chest. I collect what I can in a cupped hand, but most drop to the sidewalk and stay there, blending in with the muck. I enter the hotel from the side door, not wanting to draw attention to myself. Mark said to meet him at the hotel room, so I take the elevator to the 8th floor and tap softly on the door. There are footsteps, then a pause, and then the door opens slightly. Hello, the top of a man's head says. It's me, Lucy, I tell it. The head opens the door and turns into a man. He is taller than Frank and better dressed. He says he's a location director for big movies filmed in Chicago, like last year's hit about a caped man in all black. I find this impressive. Mark is more nervous than I am. He sweats and shakes while I arch my back like a cat on the bed. His weakness disarms me. I sit next to him and he leans in for a kiss. I don't like the kissing. It feels intimate and invasive. He is hungry and ashamed of it, like a vampire who begrudgingly sucks blood, and I am ashamed for him. Come, sweetheart, come sit on Daddy's face, he says, surprising even himself. He grabs my waist and starts positioning me. What do you mean, sit on your face? Won't that suffocate you? He smirks as though he gets a joke I haven't made and then guides my pelvis upwards until I'm hovering over his head. Sit, he says. I'm afraid, I tell him. I don't want to hurt you. He laughs and grips my thighs, bringing my clit to his lips. As he flicks his tongue back and forth, I run through a list of anxieties. Do I smell bad? Will he pop up with pubic hair stuck in his teeth? I moan in a distant way. This goes on for 10 minutes. I'm embarrassed that I'm not coming, and I figure Mark won't stop until I've finished. I won't finish. I have to fake it. I increase the speed and volume of my moans and then flow into a firework finish with a burst of oohs and ahs and then one final oh my God. I lean forward and grab the headboard while collecting my legs from the side of Mark's face. The orgasm was fake, but even mimicry feels dirty. Mark feels dirty too. After orgasming, he looks down at his cock like it's broken. He doesn't look at me. He seems suddenly conscious of our 3-decade age gap, and our mutual shame slices the room in two. My presence is like porn still playing after you've jerked off into a tube sock. I should get gone. I'm starting to get dressed when Mark taps my shoulder and points to his camera. Do you mind if I snap a few to remember you by? Sure, I say, 10 each. He agrees and then positions me by the tree-tall windows looking out at the city. Naked among the highest high-rises, the taste of ink repeats in my head. And won't you think I'm pretty when I'm standing top the bright-lit city? I am a shadow in Mark's pictures, a silhouette backlit by the only city I can think to call home. Mark snaps the photos, lights illuminating more lights, never fully capturing me. I can't be caught. I am in Chicago, Indiana, and Portland simultaneously. I am with my brother in the woods and with my Johns and fuck buddies and friends all at once. I am an escape artist, my body a facade. Mark offers to walk me to the Red Line station. I accept because it's dark and I've gambled enough with my luck for the day. We walk slowly and Mark asks questions about my life. Why are you doing this? He asks. A desperate situation, I guess. He balances himself against the railing outside the train station and sees me for the first time all night. He lowers his gaze immediately, either sorry for me or ashamed that he's fucked an almost child who didn't even know she could sit on a face. He opens his arms for another hug and purses his lips to kiss my cheek. As I pull away to catch my train, he takes my hand. Be safe, he says. There are a lot of creeps out there. Thank you.
That excellent storytelling there, very detailed. That's Leaf. Leaf gave us that story, so we appreciate that. And once again, we welcome all forms of artistic expression, and we've been doing this since the fall of 2010 at the Poetry Open Mic Asheville. But we welcome everybody to do that thing, because it's all kind of poetry anyway, somehow or another, you know. Yeah, so I do want to make a few mentions here briefly. So on Friday, we already have heard about Justin Blackburn, the comedy show he's hosting tomorrow, and that's about 8 p.m. right here at Sovereign Kava. Another event will be Friday. It's Spyro Nicolopoulos Blues Apocalypse at 9 p.m. So it should be some good jams going on that night. So yeah, be sure to check that out. And also Saturday night we have at 8 p.m., that's the 27th, Lavender Balm. So y'all check that out as well. And we've got all kind of events every week. All righty. Next up, let's welcome Nicholas to the stage. One of the faithful open micers. He's got to set up some music as well. So y'all just bear with him for a minute, tip your bartenders, enjoy good conversation, good company, and all the good stuff.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicholas, and I'm going to be playing an original song to start out. Thank you. This next one I'm going to play is one I've been learning. It's by Trevor Hall.
As you speak through 10,000 leaves, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. It has in the house way down by the lake, story told in a mystic way. In those roads they roam through big fields. In those roads my heart laid them still. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. It has always, always. It has always, always. Like all to the leaves and leaves, I call you the ones we don't see. My song is born of the wind, nowhere, nowhere to begin. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. It has always, always. It has always,
Thank you.
That is Nicholas And it's always good to hear him. He has some positive stuff to say typically in his music, and it's good vibes, good playing and singing. So always good to see and hear Nicholas. We're getting closer to the end of the list here as far as the people who have signed up. But so here's a little dilemma I have, and it's not really a dilemma. There's 3 Joes on this list. The first Joe was Joe number 2. Then we have just Joe, which is our next one at number 10. The last guy is Joe Shelton, who I know. So is this Joe? All right, y'all welcome Joe to the stage. He's got some music going on too, so give him a second to set up.
Let's see. Hey guys, I'm Joe, and I will be playing some songs. Hold on, sorry about that. No Kava. The secrets that you try to keep will fight the way out of you soon. You see, don't forget to try and breathe, calm and think of everything you need. Feeling anxiety in your mind, that's all so you can't even think. What you see is what you get. Oh fuck, my bad. Sorry, I'm gonna start that over one more time. The secrets that you try to keep will fight the way out of you soon. You see, don't forget to try and breathe, calm and think of everything you need. Feeling anxiety in your mind, shuts off so you can't even think. What you see is what you get. You ain't seen nothing yet. Don't break my leg, trying to pull me in. The skin don't shed, so I don't break these bones. With every tree you roll, I'll call your phone. Yeah, just take back all the words you ever said, 'cause I don't get it all. Live the life on my own words, it's making me numb. Lost and sold, going confidence and letting me I'll break my leg, trying to pull me in. The skin don't shed, so I don't break these bones. With every tree you roll, I'll call your phone. Yeah, sometimes the secrets that you try to keep will find their way out of you soon. You see, don't forget to try and breathe, calm and think of everything you need. Feeling anxiety in your mind, that's all so you can't even think. What you see is what you get. You ain't seen nothing yet. What you see is what you get. You ain't seen nothing yet. Alright, that was a song, thanks. Alrighty, so yeah. Is that better? Alright, cool. So this is normally like a full band song, so I'm gonna give it a shot. One, two, follow through, but you can't, dear. Wanna play with you
All right, that was Joe. That was Joe, and let's give it up for Joe again, as well as yourselves. And I thank all y'all for coming and hanging out and hanging in there, because I know it's getting a little later, but it's actually not that long of a list, believe it or not. But I've enjoyed it thus far for sure. And we still got more to come. Next up, I want y'all to welcome Swimmer to the stage. And Swimmer's gonna do his thing. And I would like to mention on Mondays, there's a ping pong tournament, 6 p.m. Tuesdays, open jam, 7:30 is the sign up. The show is at 8 p.m.
Aho me takuyasen. This is a cover of an old song with some new words, and I'm including the description of the duppy screen. Duppy is a Jamaican term for soulless, and these are the screens that have us now, and we need to set ourselves free. I said a prayer up to Lord Shiva. His gift to us made me a believer. He's got the cauldron turning round in time, making little sips of God Dog Love Potion number 9. God Dog Love Potion number 9. God Dog Love Potion number 9. I told him I was in a state of flux. He pointed to the duppy screen and said, "Do you think you will get good luck from that thing that has no soul, has no scent? You give it control." I set it down and I followed him around. We went around the forest and into town. He looked at my palm and he made a magic sign. He said, "Oh, what you need, boy? God Dog Love Potion number 9. God Dog Love Potion number 9. I bent down and turned around. I took a sip. I felt a pucker coming to my lips. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. When I kissed the cop down on 34th and Vine, he said, "What is that, boy?" I said, "God Dog Love Potion number 9. God Dog Love Potion number 9. God Dog Love Potion number 9. Thanks. It's a song that goes out to my soulmate who was taken out by the pandemic jabs. Must have been cold there in my shadow. Not too much sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory. You were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name. Beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you were my hero? Everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed. I have it all here in my heart. Want you to know I know the truth. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. You know you are the wind beneath my wings. Crazy times we live in, we need some help. In the past, we've had help from two-legged messiahs. But I think we got help this time from four-legged messiahs. And some of them are in the ocean, from my experience. It's about those new messiahs. I am Jesus. Are you looking for him? He's down by the water, and he's sporting a fin. The way I feel it, you're coming back as a whale. Spirit move way beyond the human ego trail. I ain't the devil. Are you looking for him too? Do you really believe things could be so split in two? How many numbers do you carry around in your head? Do you think the point of it all can be tallied or read? No. I ain't Jesus, no. We come from a different tribe, but on a wiser bug. Believe we both like to imbibe. Check it out. Wherever you may be, love is a currency. I ain't Buddha. Maybe he's coming back as a seed, and he's gonna give us everything that we need. Chew him up, or put him in the ground. Plant the seed is enough to go around. I ain't maybe he coming back as a spore. And didn't he say that less can be more? I think I might come back as one of the above. Time to heal with a natural love. Time to heal with a natural love. Time to heal with a natural love. Yeah, thanks. And we got to get back to the way of the Native Americans of this land that we live on now. And it was some of the laws we have now are crazy. Like you can only marry one person at one time. I mean, come on now. There's a song about that. Called It Takes Three. One can hold a plan, one can hold a plan, one can hold a plan in the palm of the hand, one can feel what is true. Two can play ball, might be in the fall, two may work for you, but that's for me, baby. It takes three, baby, the Holy Trinity. Everybody plays the numbers game, hoping for some help from above. Don't let the silly laws drive you insane. There ain't no limit on love. It takes three, baby. At least three, baby, for some harmony. I and everybody plays a numbers game, hoping for some help from above. Don't let the silly laws drive you insane. There ain't no limit on love. It takes three, baby, at least three, baby, the Holy Trinity. I and thee. Ménage à trois ici. Ménage à quatre, baby. Ménage à cinq. Ménage à six. Ménage à sept. Whoopee! It takes three, baby. At least three, baby, for some harmony. Thanks for listening. Thanks for guys here keeping things going and all good personal music for down the years. This is great. One more anyway. It's a song written by one of my musical guys, Peter Tosh. Sitting in the morning sun and watching all the birds flying by. Oh, how sweet they sing, and oh, how much I wish that I could fly. And I tried, said I tried, I really tried. Said I tried, but I got to pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. sitting in the noonday sun and wondering where my next meals are coming from. After working so hard on even piece of bread, I may have said I tried. Yes, I tried, good Lord, I tried. I really tried, but I gotta pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again and again. Sitting in the evening sun and watching the same birds flying by. Sitting and thinking that it is the time for me to fly. And I tried, said I tried, but I got to pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again, again, and again. Thanks.
All right, y'all, that was Swimmer. Let's keep it going for Swimmer. All right. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with us and hanging in there with us. It's kind of a kind of peaceful, chill night compared to some other nights, and there's a real good vibe, though. We're trying to work through it. So we've got perhaps the last performer on the list tonight, unless anybody else wants to join in or has any input or wants to scratch the name down. But otherwise, let's just welcome Joe Shelton to the show. He made it a little earlier tonight, and that was fortunate too.
Phew. Just in time. Let's put the exclamation point on the motherfucking sentence. Anybody? Okay, here we go. I've got, this is gonna be a song, but right now it's just lyrics. It's about, I don't know if you guys know, shithead called Jerry Falwell Sr., good riddance, cooking in hell right now. He has a place, it's still around, it's called the Godchild House, where if you're a Christianist parent and your daughter gets in trouble, you send her there and they browbeat her until she gives her child up for adoption. So this song is breeding stock. Shame on you, is what the preacher said when young Hester knelt in prayer and he made her give him head. On the second round, he said to spread her legs right now. You're about to be my calving cow. Hawthorne's quaint old story with his scarlet letter A sounds about like Puritans today. You damn slut, they say, you got knocked up. Some young lad has been misled and now your lives are both screwed up. Here come the flames, you're headed straight to hell right now. You did this to yourself, you smutty sow. We'll fix it for you, girlie, and we know just the way. You're headed to the Godchild House today. And now you're breeding stock. You thought it was your body, but you got yourself a shock. You're Mulla Samuelito's breeding stock. Your pregnancy's a person, you don't even count. Once we feign to hear it shout that I'm alive. If you should live or die now is in our very hands. We got to get the goods to Christian wives. Just obey, your warden did command. It's much better you sit still than dare to take a stand. You're quick to get the script, you steal our check right now. So head down to the trough and have some chow. That dime-sized glob of tissue is our payday. So take prenatal vitamins today. Now, no dice. Dobbs has snipped Rose balls. No need to row your boat, 'cause the rapids end in falls. It's time for daily torture of your mind right now. Don't get yourself ideas we don't allow. We've got to snuff your second thoughts and make you pray. The kid stays, then you've got to go away. Because you're breeding stock. You thought it was your body, but you got yourself a shock. Your Uncle Clarence Thomas breeding stock. That fetus is a person, and you don't even count. Once we feign to hear it shout that I'm alive. You should live or die now is in our very hands. We got to get the goods to Christian wives. Won't be long till we get the contrabands. Soon the stirrups you'll be riding and our prize foal here in hand. You've got to get your mind straight. Sign the papers right now. Push, push, push to speed the plow. Less stalling and more straining are what this is all about. Wrap it up or we'll have to cut it out. Here it comes. Soon it's see you later. You've done a super job as our money incubator. Us baby snatchers poised beside your womb right now. Then your tickets punched to ride the garbage scow. The catcher's mitt for baby and a pocket for the cash. Then we make the handoff with panache. You Jezebels are breeding stock. You thought it was your body, but you got yourself a shock. Your Mullis Amelitos, Uncle Clarence Thomas, Boozy Rapey Kavanaughs, Amy Phony Barretts, Smiling Neil Gorsuch, Supreme Fuck Johnny Roberts breeding stock. We tore baby from your breast because you don't even count. Another's in your place and Falwell thrives. Now go live with your trauma or drop dead by your own hand. We've got to get the goods to Christian wives. Till you're ready for the abattoir, you're breeding stock. You thought it was your body, but you got yourself a shock. All women are no more than breeding stock. Not true. It's not a fact. You've got more going on than that. All right, well, that was rough. Okay. A person was listening. Hey. Bula, it gets better. All right. This is a song by the fascist fuck Morrissey. Here we go. I was a good kid. I wouldn't do you no harm. I was a nice kid with a nice paper route. Forgive me any pain I may have brung to you. With God's help, I know I'll always be near to you. But Jesus hurt me when he deserted me, but I have forgiven Jesus all the desire he placed in me when there's nothing I can do with this desire. I was a good kid. Through hail and snow I'd go just to moon ya. I carried my heart in my hand. Do you understand? Do you understand that Jesus hurt me when he deserted me? But I have forgiven Jesus all the love he placed in me when there's no one I can turn to with this love. Monday, humiliation. Tuesday, suffocation. Wednesday, condescension. Thursday is pathetic. By Friday, this life has killed me. By Friday, this life has killed me. Oh, pretty one. Oh, pretty one. Why did you give me so much desire when there's nowhere I can go to offload this desire? Why did you give me so much love in a loveless world when there's no one I can turn to unlock all this love? And why did you stick me in self-deprecating bones and skin? Jesus, do you hate me? Why did you stick me in self-deprecating bones and skin? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? back then.
Taking a sip of Kava.
All right. And let's finish with some ribaldry. I hope everyone likes ribaldry. There may even be bawdiness. Ribaldry and bawdiness. Here we go. You told me that my loving was just so bad. The worst excuse for intercourse you ever had. Why'd you have to go get so damn pissed? I just gave it my best shot and missed. Whoops. Baby, don't hit me in the penis again with your fist. Oh, we made love, it was lousy, and that's on me. Then my standing 8 got knocked right down to a 3. Laid you bad, so you laid me low with one hell of a wicked low blow, and not the good kind. Don't hit me in the penis again with your fist. I tried to make you happy. You said I was a drag. That's no excuse for using my scrotum for a punching bag. I love life's kiss the canvas. My dick needs smelling salts. You've got to stop these pugilistic genital assaults. A straight left to my junk, a right cross to my tool. You TKO'd my Jack Johnson by the Marquis of Queensberry rules. Well, now you want me to get up and put on my pants. My member never stood a puncher's chance. The bell has rung on my sex drive. Guess that I should have taken a dive. Baby, don't hit me in the penis again with your fist. Cut me, Mick. Don't hit me in the penis again with your fist. Is Dr. Pacheco in the house? Don't hit me in the penis again with the fist. How many fingers, champ? Don't hit me in the penis anymore. Thank you, Kava Bar. Be well.
Hell yeah. That's Joe Shelton, yup. All right, I hear that rain out there too. I hear a roar in the crowd too. We done woke up in here. Yeah. All right, so basically, long story short, the bar, I don't believe, closes till 1 o'clock, but the open mic is about to be shut down. It was kind of a little light on the list tonight, but it's all good. But I'm gonna have to close it out here in just a second. But I remind y'all, tip your bartender. We do this every Wednesday. Sign-up's about 8 o'clock. We start about 8:30, sometimes closer to 9 o'clock, depending on the night. But we appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out. My name's Kevin Evans. Usually our host is Caleb Beisert. All right, so let me make my way up here. All right, so this piece I'm not very versed in, but and it doesn't have a title, but it's from February 11th, 2022. I think that's my mama's birthday, one of her birthdays. All righty. Feeling and fearing all of the repercussions of a great day. But who does the stuffed old raggedy bear spill and cry his guts out to? Perhaps some midnight wild canines could rip it out instantaneously, leaving him with little or nothing to lose. But held and held and held and held close to the chest for many years to provide comfort and tranquility. Missing eyes, missing teeth, yet still smiling. Who does he call to in moments of grief when the land is all draped in sunny Carolina blue sky, and yet it can't seem to lift you up out of mine shaft mind, feeling and fearing what squeezes too tight, claiming that there's only two kinds of lovers, those who only sweetly, tenderly nookie nook, and those who always fight. And when darkness is over, the light is always too bright. And oh, fuzzy fur, you are the nightlight without a bulb. The only bulbs you own shall grow spring rose patch out of your belly. And settling your soul, heart attached, and selling your soul as a blanket that won't stretch beyond your head, beyond your legs. I think that's it on that one. I wrote it on some fucking junk mail or some shit. All right, this one's pretty short, but I wrote it almost a year ago, September 28, 24, after the big storm, obviously. It's called Angel Wings and Mason Jars. God, must you rip all of my angels from their skin? Just yesterday morning and evening, scratching the itchy wings. Escorted to and fro the toll house beacon hill of jungle tree home. The supposed road to heaven, or road to ancient fire water hole country county council. Battle for best blessed soul, echoed through hurricane wounded animal. Earth steps and stomps canceled for being too beautiful. Prancing and dancing in otherworldly, unusual, brutal kindness. With spacious sign language reflected through the walls, hedges, and edges. Stretch high into the solar to better butter virtues and sins. It may occur to you in the wind. It may hurt you in the vernal summer or autumnal season. Then in turn burn you in winter bonfire, clowned and crowned by the clouds. Nothing here anymore feels like permanent house. The firmament's big cat meow. Nothing, my dear, we fear, therefore, feels like permanent town. In this post-dog day growl, howling wolves muted into the crowd. Thank y'all. I just got one more. And I don't know, like, just because of the subject matter or the name of the person, I think this is probably one of my most iconic pieces. But it's called Bob Ross Happy Trees. And I wrote it on a shitty day. I had a birthday. I was 20. I'm going to tell a story real quick because I don't always do that shit, so I'm going to do that. When I was 25 years old in the year of 2007, pardon, I had just received a DUI, whatever the hell, and I hit a parked vehicle because I was trying to vomit while I was going down a residential street to avoid being on the main street because I didn't want to get a DUI. Anyhow, so on my 25th birthday, I had no car, no license, and my birthday is like the end of January, so I was not feeling that great. So this was my reckoning of the way I was fucking feeling at the time. But I tried to put a little light in it, but it's called Bob Ross Happy Trees. They say the thunder chases the mountain peaks through Bob Ross Happy Trees. The sky covered in salt and whistling sirens banging. For just one breath, the creek beneath on the other side is straining. There are twisty, happy gray hairs rising from the water, giving affection to the sky, simply glad to still be alive. Sometimes anyone or anything can be too paranoid and spent to believe in Jubilee. Bob Ross, Happy Trees. Born on the last tote of the sun, fighting for victory from the beginning, and the whole land is telling you that you already won. I see the ropes between us, the ladders, the bomb shelters, the ditches and the traps. You come a little closer before you find it's a little too close. And for a new breath, you step back. I already told you that you didn't want to know. Following the winter road map into absence of everlast through golden snow. Miracle child barely got a grip. Trade mile for mile. Eventually, the vehicle is abandoned without horse or whip. With age, I'm finding it becomes even more of a strain to understand these strange, sometimes estranged relationships. In the midst of all of this, not knowing exactly where I'm standing, I'm not only the driver, I'm also the passenger. I'm not only the fighter, the captor, or captured. I'm the fresh breath of gentle excess after. I wish I could be your ladder, but my own boots filled with staples, nails, and daggers. I've got two of hearts on two tracks connected to two thoughts that saw far past where it mattered and fought hard for love and disaster. Two brains on cut cords, sparking lots of lost things, scraping and spinning, hanging out, ready to jump and still on board. I want more. I want more. Born upon the death of 3 seasons, Bob Ross, Happy Trees, still breathing. Perhaps in this smashed, bashed black, there is a happy trail to my good evening. Of course, only for temporary earthy appeasing, feeding the desire to desire for the sake of touching and being desire. I am the goat rider to escape and coast higher to the skies, highways, wider for the sake of becoming everything I see and dream. I am eating, thinking, breathing, and bleeding. Bob Ross, Happy Trees. Thank y'all. Hey, y'all come back, we'll do it again. Shit. Every Wednesday, this open mic goes down, so we appreciate y'all here at Sovereign Kava. Poetry Open Mic Asheville. I'm Kevin Evans. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming and the energy and all that good shit. Tip your bartender once again. I think closing time is like about 1 o'clock once again. Much love.